clinics this season. Hope to have that up in the next couple of weeks. Remember, all of your coaches have to be Impact certified. And if they can't make any of the classes, the online option is always available to them as well. The link is on our website.
Safe Sport. This shouldn't be new to anyone, right? Safe Sport is the USOC mandated program for child protection. And you know, you guys hear me talk to you about it, and you're like, oh, okay, Safe Sport is something else I have to do. At our annual meetings for USA Volleyball, we have May meetings, and this year they were in Orlando, and then we have October meetings. We always get a report from the background screening company. It's shocking. Last year there were, and I don't have the specific numbers in front of me because he was out when I asked him, but 7 people who have been convicted of child molestation applied for background screenings last year. People know that they're applying for a background screen, and yet 7 people applied for one to see if they could pass it. And all of the other things that they demonstrate to scare us, I wanted to pass along. Because yes, we can look at it as it's Safe Sport, it's something else we have to do. It's a 90-minute video if you're not a new coach. Safe Sport is included in the new Impact, so any of your new coaches are Safe Sport certified. Anyone that's not a new coach, there's a link on our website. We'll also send it out. It's a 90-minute video. It's good in the effect that it gets the point across. And you understand, maybe if you don't understand everything, it's an uncomfortable subject. But it gets the point across. And if we can save one kid from going through any of that, I think that 90 minutes is worth it. And I think all of you probably agree with me on that. So in that, all coaches this year must be Safe Sport certified. There will be a WebPoint roster trigger, so you will not be able to add a coach to a roster if they're not Safe Sport certified. So just heads up on that. Everybody get that? Okay. Yeah?
Safe Sport like Impact, where you do it once and then...
Yes, Safe Sport currently is lifetime. And we will, Safe Sport is free. Safe Sport is free through the USOC. And it goes right in. I believe Colorado Springs still has to manually import it when you're done with it, but it will print out a certificate. So keep that, and if there's a question of, Safe Sport's not in, I did it a week ago, they might be backlogged, send it to us, we can add that in there and bypass that.
And I think as tournament directors, because I know some of our clubs all run tournaments here, really take 10 seconds to look over the WebPoint roster that is submitted to you when that team walks in the door to make sure their team fee is paid and that there's the word Impact and Safe Sport certified next to that coach's name that appears on the roster. I think we had a club here in this room, raising her hand right now, hosting a tournament and a team from not a Badger region team, but a team from another region came in and said, this is our last tournament of the year, here's my roster. And the tournament director who's sitting in this room goes, you don't have a certified coach on this roster. And your team fees aren't paid either. How is this possible?
And they were background screen nor Impact certified.
Okay, so they were playing in other region tournaments all year long, and they get to the tournament in April and go, what do you mean we can't play?
And they were not happy with Ruth.
Fine, call out Ruth now.
Yeah. She was raising her hand.
Yeah, and you're raising your hand, so go ahead, Ruth.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what year Safe Sport started being included in Impact for those coaches?
Last year.
Is it listed? It wasn't listed separate last year. Will it be separate this year?
It is listed separate in your WebPoint record. If you look, there's Impact and then there's...
On the roster, it only had Impact.
Listed on the roster. I see what you're saying.
It should say Safe Sport.
Your Safe Sport says Safe on it.
Last year's roster only had Impact.
Okay, I'll look at that.
In
And
WebPoint,
I spent a lot of time reading.
I think in WebPoint you can see it. I think in WebPoint you can see it, but it doesn't print on the roster.
okay, we'll check, and maybe now that it's required, because I just pushed the button last week, maybe now that it's required, maybe it'll show up on the roster. I will check on that and get back to
Do you
you.
remember what year it was?
Safe Sport has been included in Impact 1, if not 2 years. Two. So anybody that's had Impact within the last 2 years has had Safe Sport included in. Any other questions on Safe Sport? Okay.